What up? It's D Chorus. I'm back. Wake up, work out, get to the bag. You know what it is. Let's take a ride. It's Therapeutic Thursday, man. Therapeutic Thursday. I just want to say, man, people, get some help. If you need help, get some help. The way we grew up and the environments that we grew up in and the household that we grew up in affected us more than we realize. It affected how we look at life, how we have relationships, how we deal with people, how we communicate with people, how we look at ourselves. That trauma plays a part. If you grew up in a certain era, in a certain time, a certain household, you was impacted. You was impacted. And if it wasn't addressed, it shows in the relationships of who you select as a partner. It shows how you raise your kids. It shows where you at in life. If you're under the influence constantly, like all that plays a part. Growing up in a certain era, I seen people, parents on drugs that affected them. And even though they vowed not to be like them, even though they didn't have the habits that they have as far as substance abuse, a lot of their characteristics still showed in another way, in another form that they couldn't even understand. And it stunted their growth. It prevented them from moving forward. It prevented them from going to the next level without even realizing it. We thought certain things were normal when it really wasn't. I remember I took some kids a couple years ago to a 3-star restaurant, and they wasn't used to it. They didn't know how to use the forks and what forks to eat. They didn't know it was a 3-course meal, what that really was. They didn't understand that. And we had to show them how eat properly, the forks, and just what this is. They enjoyed it, but they didn't understand it. And that's the thing with trauma, man. We don't understand sometimes why we make decisions and how our life turn out to be what it is. That's the reality. Sometimes you might pick a wrong partner to have kids with, and that could affect you for life. Not realizing it might not be you, it might be the other person who had a bad upbringing. A lot of people operate out of survival. It's out of survival. I gotta survive. I gotta get what I can get. They not caring about your feelings, how to, the whole equality. They